What's going on? It is January 18th, 2025. Today is day 20 of 90 hard. That's right. Got up, killed my run. 20. Let's go kill this run. 20, baby. Got my race tomorrow. Chest is on fire. Came back, hopped into the pool. Did my reading and journaling. And then pretty much today was just dad duty day. Leah went out thrifting. While she was out thrifting, me and my father-in-law, we installed a new thermostat. So we got one of those fancy thermostats now, so we can do everything from our phone. So this is my race bag. But what I wanted to do is make a really quick video of the gear that's in my bag, things that I do to help prepare myself to go do an endurance run. First thing in the bag that I'm going to talk about, I run in Brooks. I started running in them after I got sized and fitted for a pair of shoes at Roadrunners. So the one thing that I like about these shoes, there's no like seams in here that are gonna rub on you and cause you any discomfort. And then the other thing is I like double knotting my laces. So having these nylon laces really come in clutch so they don't get tangled and tied into a huge knot and then you can't get your shoestrings undone. So we are starting kind of early in the morning and I don't want to come in just my running apparel. Like I will layer up. I'm going to bring my North Face liner coat. This thing is lightweight, it's comfortable, and it will be perfect for the temperatures tomorrow. And if it gets stolen or something happens where I don't get my bag back, then it's all good. I'm not 100% worried about it because I've had that thing forever and it's kind of beat up. It's got a bunch of burn holes in it from being around campfires and stuff, but yeah. And then I just bring some joggers, some really lightweight joggers. Again, these things are kind of old too, so if they end up disappearing, it's not a big deal. I'm thinking about running in this hat that I'm wearing now, just to have a hat, and so if I need, because I don't think I'm going to bring sunglasses. I'm not sure yet. I haven't made that decision up just yet. All right, then we're getting into the other apparel, and these are my running shorts. These things are super comfortable, probably one of the most comfortablest shorts that I've ever ran in. They are bay leaf shorts, but what makes them super comfortable is the liner inside. This is important to me. This is the liner that keeps everything protected. They stay very firm and fit. I've never been chafed by them. So yeah, I'm gonna be running in these bay leaf running shorts. So we got those. I think tomorrow, this is not a running shirt, but I'm just gonna run in it anyways. I'm gonna run in my Celebrate Recovery garb. So I'm gonna represent the CR, baby. The other important piece of my attire is my socks. These are specific running socks that have no seams. They're very durable and they have hot spot protection around the toes and the ankle area. So yeah, you gotta have some good solid running socks. All right, so this is my bib. I'm just gonna go ahead and pop these off. These are the gear, and then my ticket to get my gear, my bag back. A lot of times they just don't ask you, they just ask you for your bib number, so. And then down here you get like drink tickets. I don't need those, you know, it'd be kind of weird. I'm rolling up getting a beer after the race with the Celebrate Recovery shirt on, but that's kind of funny. What I do with my bib is I do not attach it to the shirt. I actually attach it to my shorts. I put it on the bottom left-hand side of my shorts. I avoid putting it on the shirt because a lot of times I will want to take my shirt off. I also like to wrinkle it up so it's not so stiff. One of my other pre-race rituals is to cut my nails. I'll cut my toenails, I'll cut my fingernails, I'll get all my nails and everything squared away so I don't have any issues with jagged toenails cutting into my foot and causing a bunch of bleeding, which has been the case on numerous times, I'll have super bloody socks because I'll have a jagged toenail stab me somewhere in the toe and repeatedly stab me over and over again until I pass out from the loss of blood. And then the other thing that I do is I use bag balm for chafing. So I will rub bag balm and on the sensitive areas of my body that I know will be most likely the culprits of getting chafed. The inner part of my thighs, right around the cojones, I'm lubing that stuff up pretty good in there. I'm lubing up underneath my armpit areas right here from the constant running like this, up in here. And then I throw a goob on the nips in case it's really chilly or rainy. And then, you have chafing nipples that will bleed through your shirt. So that's the other thing. The sunglasses I haven't decided, and running with this pack with a water bottle. Typically, if it's well-supported race, like I'm assuming this one is, I don't really run with anything, to be quite honest. Then the other thing that I enjoy doing is I make sure that I eat 2 hours before I run, and it will be very simplistic, either oatmeal or banana with some possible yogurt. I avoid heavy meals first thing in the morning, so I'll keep myself pretty light. I'll probably consume another piece of pizza tonight because I've already ate 2 slices of pizza. I might have a third tonight just so I'm carved up a little. You typically don't want to carb up heavy the night before a race, but there are people that works for. They carbo load the night before, but I've always done it a few days before. So, and then I'm fired up. I get into a good headspace. I might, listen to some music before the race starts, but I do not run with headphones or anything. I keep it clean for the most part. I used to run with headphones, and then it just, little distractions aren't bad to have, especially when you're like pushing yourself mentally. It's good to like have, a distraction or two. But for safety reasons, they usually tell you don't run with headphones, and some races will disqualify your time. The other thing that I like to do when I'm on these runs and you get into aid stations, I search out like the little kids that are out helping, and I try to like zero in on them and then, take the water from them, because it just like pumps them up and they get super excited when you like run and you like grab the water from them and they're like, yeah. My thing from ever since day one of running these races is when I drink, I'll drink the water, funnel it, and then I dump it, and then I take it and I flip it behind my back, and then I try to hit it into the garbage can. A lot of people just throw them on the ground, but I typically try to make it in the basket with a little trick shot. So it's something I've been doing ever since, my first race. I just said, I'm going to do this every race. And I just think it's fun to try. And I have made it quite a bit, to be honest. And it's pretty stoked. It like gives me a little bit of boost in my, energy when I hit one of those in the garbage can. So I am not running this race for any particular time. I am running this race to finish. So I want to start and I want to finish. I have some health issues that have hindered me. I am doing 90 hard as well. And on top of it, I got just my own mental health to be concerned about with processing this, because I used to be super competitive and in really good shape and a really excellent runner. And that hasn't been the case for many years now. And it weighs on me because I'm not as good as I used to be. And that kind of like deflates me a little. So I have to be careful. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to live in gratitude that I have the opportunity to get up and go for a run in the morning. And who cares what my time is? I'm getting out. I'm moving my feet. I'm picking them up and putting them down, as my dad always says. I think I rambled enough. I don't know if I'm forgetting anything. But yeah, I showed you pretty much everything that's in my bag. And then some of my pre-race ritual stuff. Yeah, which is good. So let me tell you let me just finish with a funny story. My first race, this is no joke, one of my first marathons, and I'm running down the trail and I'm just hauling butt, and this woman was running next to me, and we would do this yo-yo thing where she would pass me, I'd pass her. We did this for, I'd say 5, 6, 7 miles, just us battling. And then close to the finish line, we were doing that, towards the end of the marathon that we were running. And I'll never forget, this woman was running past me as I'm running, and she passed me and was ahead of me for a little bit. And then I'm running, and then I pass her, and I'm ahead of her, and I'm going. Like, I thought she was way back there. I thought it was a done deal. And then here I go, like this, because this is what I do when I'm out there running, and I have to clear my nose and everything. So I'm running, and next thing I go like this to try to just clear my nose, because you're building up all this saliva and stuff. It's your sinuses are working double time when you're out running like that. And I'm clearing my nose, and as it flies out, and it was a big chunk flying out, this poor woman just ran right past me, right in it. Right in her face. And if looks can kill, and she cussed me out. Like, she was, motherfucker, it's disgusting. She was livid, and rightly so. I just blew my snot all over her face, and it just derailed her. Like, she just stopped. I think she stopped and actually started walking and wiping her face off. And I feel like a jerk that happened. So yeah, that's like from one of my first races. I did that. I just blew chunks on this poor woman that was yo-yoing with me for a while. And if she's out there and probably watching my videos because I'm awesome, I apologize for doing that. I needed to make an amends, and I'm making it publicly. I'm sorry that I blew my chunks all over your face. And yeah, sorry about that. But funny story to leave you with. And that's pretty much all I have. So I will catch you on the next one. Oh, real quick. I am going to do my best to try to document everything that I'm doing tomorrow and have it for part of the video tomorrow. But tomorrow is Sunday, and we do YouTube analytics. So I'll throw in some race stuff in there as well. I think that would be fun. So I will do my best to try to document. So, all right, guys, we'll see you on the next one.